everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. In the last episode, I don't remember what we did. I'm sure we did something. I'm pretty sure we fixed up that area over there with our metallurgic infusers. That's pretty cool. Sure, whatever. This episode, we're gonna go on a very ambitious journey to get dirt. This is the important part here. We need to make a dirt farm. Now, there are a few suggestions. One was that we do the bee idea, set up bees for it. That's honestly not a horrible idea. We'll probably consider it. The other option is setting up a seed farm. So essentially like with these little botany pots, but on a much larger scale. That's another option. Whether we do botany pots, we could also do just like an actual farm. You know what I mean? With something else harvesting it. I think we've got pylons in this mod. There's a lot you can do. You can also grow them very, very fast. So plenty of options. Or we do Quetzalism's idea. Now, this idea is pretty cool. And so we're probably going to do it because it genuinely sounds pretty cool. Now, what is a vehicle builder? I guess there's a vehicle builder. That's cool. But we want builders. Builders indeed. So we're going to grab one. And here's the kicker. We're going to build two. I mean, we could probably get away with just one. But I guess we'll get two. Just so that, just so that we're ready. Now, for the shape cards, we are going to want a clearing quarry, but then we're also going to want just a normal quarry card. And the reason that we want this is that a default quarry card, if we hold shift, no, it doesn't tell us, but it replaces the blocks that it mines with dirt. So we set this guy up, have him mine a massive chunk, whether it's in the mining dim, the overworld, it doesn't matter. It will replace it with dirt, and then the exact same coordinates, bada bing, bada boom. We obliterate it with a clearing quarry. And that sounds awesome. That sounds like a wonderful, wonderful way to get dirt. Yeah. Now, the problem that I have with this method, I'll show you. I'll give you an example. Now, I haven't been here yet, but is our system still working? I feel like there shouldn't be nighttime at the moment. Oh, I should also, I will mention real quick, because it is important. I am on the latest version of the pack that the server files don't exist for it yet. I had a few issues with it, and one of the issues I had resulted in some things changing. I don't actually know why this isn't working. Well, is it? No, the network. I'll check that out later, probably off camera. But more importantly, it wouldn't let me start my game because of Railcraft creosote oil. So I had to remove, I couldn't figure out how to fix it. So I removed Railcraft Reborn, which got rid of whatever was here. I'm sure it was something pretty good. And anything else Railcraft involved. There was probably a kiln there as well. Some sort of coke oven or something, I'm sure. So they don't exist. I don't know what other countless issues that we're going to encounter, but yeah, I had a few problems. So if you can't get into your world, check your crash report. Just obviously, I've got backup, so if something horrific has happened, like oh my god, we've lost the start, like we can roll back. It's fine. But just so that you guys are aware of how I went about fixing the issue I had. Yeah. So first things first. Let's listen. It wouldn't be an episode if what we wanted to do didn't happen right from the get-go. So first things first. The bone milling of this thing, if we go bone mill, is for some reason the loudest sound on the earth, so we're going to turn that down. Oh, that's nice. That's good. Second is what's happening here. So the ritual is, it doesn't have anything in there. Tablet of cloud shaping, it is waiting for. There is a tablet of sunrise here. Oh no, this is a list, so it should use both. This guy here is in group 0, and this guy here is also in group 0, so as far as I'm concerned, that should in fact work. We've obviously got redstone applied. The redstone's made its way over here. This guy only works with that redstone. Oh, so he should actually be off. He should be off, but why is he on? He's on because there's something in here. I have a feeling that we just need to sort of take that out, and then I'm sure the entire system will fix itself. Once again, I did have a few issues, so I'm sure it's one of those situations where we just need to let it do a nice little reset. Maybe? Hopefully. That should work. Yep, there we go. And is that now doing something? Yeah. No? Oh no, what have I done? Alright, so what should happen is this. So I'm going to go ahead and take this out of there. Because as you can see, it shouldn't really be a problem. And we'll just hope that it works the next time around. I checked everything and the right card was in there, but it just wasn't activating. We'll cross that bridge a little later. But at the moment we have a mission, and we're gonna give it a go. So what I was going to say before, also hopefully the audio is fine. I'm in a bit of a different setup. The microphone is a lot closer to me. Hopefully you're not hearing the inner workings of my intestines as I talk here. Hey, if you are, good on you. You're welcome. In fact, you know what? I'm gonna stop here and double check. All right, it might be louder, but it should be fine. Now, the issue I was gonna say is currently the mining dimension, it's infinite, right? You can go as far as you want, okay? And the mining dimension has a consistent 5 layers of dirt. So although I can make an entire chunk, which is a ridiculously large amount, into dirt using this double quarry, double builder setup, the argument can be made that, do I need to? Because realistically it would be slower, because we would have to wait for one part to get destroyed and then one part to get filled with dirt, or you know, vice versa, the dirt and then the destroy, or we just destroy. And yeah, I don't really have a valid excuse as to why we shouldn't just do that. This guy here, who knows what he's doing, but what we can do is we'll just chuck our builder down. There he is. I'm going to get my clearing quarry. I think I do like the idea of, you know, it goes all the way down. Like, that's pretty good. Yeah, hold on. Let's grab this shape card. So this one is the normal quarry, which will turn everything into dirt. Now, we don't actually have to start at, you know, the bottom or the top, because some of it's already dirt. We don't need to replace that part. So I should be able to just, and I'm sort of looking at the map, like, what am I going to destroy if I go to the right? And it looks like nothing. So as long as we're not breaking that thing, we should be good. So I'm going to right click here as the first corner. So then for the second corner, and like, even just here is a ridiculously large area, or at least I think it is. But what we'll do is we'll go small tunnel, and I'll head all the way down. Pretty sure we don't take full damage. I tend to not remember, and there's always just like if I die here, it's going to be really annoying to get my stuff back. But like, look at how far down this is. This is ridiculous. But we can go all the way down here, and all of this, so if we now click here, all of that will be what we want. Now, what I can probably do as well is this guy still linked? Yeah, cool. So that's the first corner of the second quarry card. Realistically, what we'd probably do is just have this guy do one run through and then go back and change it into a clearing quarry, but we'll see. We might be able to set up 2 of them. So let's go ahead and see if we can fly out of here a little bit faster with our jetpack. Looks like that is the case. Although, I mean, hey, pretty far down. Oh, I thought we were at the top. This is going to be, what, 250 blocks worth? That's pretty good. And so then this quarry will also go from here. Awesome. So both of these are set up. I don't know why we're this far away. I guess close to power. Sure. So we're going to have that guy there, that guy here. Cool. The first one is going to just be the normal quarry. We kind of want this guy to just start as is. He'll obviously need some power, so we'll get that going. We might, although this will work, it's not that fun, so we might end up doing something different anyway. But he's got power. He has begun. Oh, yeah, he needs a place to put stuff. That makes sense. I'm like, what's he doing? Is he gonna, huh? You gonna do anything? But no, that's fine. So that'll go there, that'll go there. Not enough room. Yep, but now there is. Cool. So he's begun. He's doing his thing. And can we see that in action? Does he start here? By the looks of things, no. So if we really want to check, which I kind of do, I never get to see them in action. Because this is the other corner of the quarry, right? So if we head right down to the bottom, do we see it going up? No. Like, what, what am I missing? Where does it start? Oh, God. You can't win, can you? In my head now, I'm thinking like, okay, if we do the dirt seeds, how much effort is that going to take? I need to make all the seeds. We need to do an actual farm. Oh, God. It's a nightmare. All right. Hold on. At the moment, what are we looking at in terms of dirt production? In terms of dirt production, we were getting dirt. I think that was probably from a beehive, I'd imagine. A couple stacks. Cool. We need a lot more, of course. We do have dirt seeds. We have 23 dirt seeds. That's a good way to get started. And this guy's going pretty well. Now, realistically, we want to infuse this stuff, but for that, we need... Oh, no, we've actually got plenty. Yeah, let's infuse this in. Let's get... where are we? A machine infuser. So we'll grab one of these guys. Cool. So he can go here. He can get power as well. We will get our dimensional shards. Now, I believe it is 4 per machine that you want to 100% infuse. We could be wrong, so I guess we'll see. And then we can pick this guy up, for example. We can chuck him in, and he'll begin. And he'll start infusing. So what we'll probably do is speed this guy up a decent amount. Make sure that we get all of those chucked in. There we go, 75 and 100%. Beautiful. Place that guy down. We'll just pick this guy up and try to quickly get that guy done as well before we run out of our time at a bottle. There we go. And 100%. So this will use less power and it will be faster, I believe. Yeah, and increase speed. Beautiful. So I believe it's worth doing. I guess we'll see with the numbers. We can attach the power. Looks like he's still getting plenty of power. No, it looks like he's not getting plenty of power. That is where this contraption comes into play. Now, let me show you a few things, or we'll try a few things, I should say. If I get a flux point, because this is always the suggestion, is just get a flux point. We can chuck this here. We can go into Dewstream's network. We can bypass the limit. We can do power surge, and it's still only doing 20,000 per tick. In saying that, it filled up completely. But see, if I take away the other guy, it doesn't matter. It's going to fall down until it says 20,000. There you go. So you do need to put more power into it with a completely different source. Using just one of these guys, it doesn't matter. And we have more than 20,000 power in our system. I swear. I swear we do. As seen here, I guess. We've got that much coming in. That one's going out into like a charger or something. Like, even if I increase the priority, we're not really going to see anything change here. Or at least I don't think so. He's still complaining not enough power. Oh, here we go. Interesting. He like goes up and then he goes down. Now we can obviously just spam this around it and that should be fine. He still is complaining a little bit about no power, but I think it's fine. And then this guy will be the same. This setup over here. Oh, whoa, I did not realize I have my jetpack on. I do apologize. This guy here, the entangled block, what that allows you to do, obviously, is apply even more power connections so you can get to 20,000 on each side and more sides than the machine even allows, which is pretty cool. All right, so this guy is allegedly doing his thing. What I could do to test is we could get a draw. Ready for this? We can get a draw. We can get some dirt. Some of the little bits of dirt that we actually have and chuck that guy there. Cool. Huh? Space card copy. Oh, yeah, that's for this guy. All right, that's fine. Yep. He's still doing his thing. Cool. And what I should be able to do is chuck this in and we should start getting dirt. Now, I'll have to say off ignore and start. But as you can see, now we're getting dirt and we're getting dirt a lot faster than normal. Now, I need to put... Has he stopped? I think he has. I need to put size upgrades in here. So if I do at functional, I think we get some upgrades here. Let's go for... I don't really know how it works. Let's get 5 of them. Can I upgrade... Smithing table upgrades are a nightmare. Boom, 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 boom. You can do 4, I guess. Cool. So this will get dirt. It will get dirt quite quickly. As for whether we can see it getting the dirt, I can't see it here. We can fly over to this corner, I guess. I'm not seeing it here. So it must be doing it on a level that I... well, I mean, I guess that I just can't see. In saying that, where was the hole we went down? Oh, no, that's it, yeah. I don't know where it's doing it, but it reckons it's doing it. Oh, is it over here? Oh, here you go. Yeah, so as you can see, one column is for the dirt and one column is for the clearing. And it appears to be working. Oh my... Oh, I'm so sorry for your ears. I'm so sorry. Oh, God. Okay. Give us a few seconds to recover. That's pretty good, though. That's pretty good. So, I mean, in theory, they're identical little contraptions here. So they shouldn't... One shouldn't overtake the other one. In fact, this one will run out of power or something. So, you know, that'll be all good. But yeah, I mean, that should work. We should get a bunch of dirt. And what I can do is we can keep this whole hold on. Let's go configuration tool and lock this. We can make sure that it only ever has dirt. That way we don't really run into any issues in terms of like if it does catch up. Then we can grab pipes, just an item pipe, and then I mean we should probably do an ultimate pipe. I don't really know the speed that we're dealing with here, but I'm sure it's catastrophic. All right, so item pipe there. Sure, you can go there. I didn't mean to, but it's fine. Won't be the end of the world. We've got 51,000 already. That's pretty good. And it looks like we can keep up with it, which is awesome. So if we go in here, 51,000 won't even break the bottom line here of items that we have in our system, which is pretty impressive. But we can scroll down a little bit. So dirt should make its way up the ranks. Yeah, here it goes, climbing up. Cool. So hopefully at some point, dirt will be up near the top, which will be great. The other problem with this method is there's a set area that we've picked, right? We've gone from pretty much here down to here, right? This nice square worth of area. The reason why that's a problem is, I mean, it's finite. It's not infinite. So ideally, we do want either bees or seeds or something consistent that we don't have to come back here and fix. Anyhow, you might notice as well, it is nighttime. So something's wrong with my system. For comparison or for explanation, we have a tablet of sunrays here. It should be hooked up and it should be doing it. I'm guessing these links aren't working anymore or something. I'm going to pick up both of them and we'll just regroup them, I guess, and double check that. They are both group 0. I'm going to grab them both out again and just place them down, I guess. And we'll see how that goes. So they are now group 11 and group 10. Sure they are. Why? Okay, sure. Oh, I think I need to do this. Yeah, there we go. Now they're both group 11. And so if we check out this, ta-da! Now it works. We got, okay, cool. So I just had to do a quick refresh there. That's fine. Sweet. So, where are we? Well, there's two situations here. One is we set up, you know, seeds or bees, as I've said 50 times this episode, or we just stick with what we got, because chances are we might get enough stars that we don't have to worry about that anymore, because if we get the bee, we don't even have to craft it anymore. So I think we'll aim for that. Now, this has all been for the dimensional seed. This guy needs, obviously, a lot of dirt. He needs 500,000 per thing. So we'll see how that goes, I guess. In terms of dirt bees, we don't actually have any dirt bees in here, at least. Oh, no, because it's, it's quarry bees, isn't it? And we do have quarry bees. Hold on. Let me go and make sure that we are growing as many as we can. Let me just go. All right, so child. Cool. And all of these are very high productivity. Cool. None of them are anything weird. Awesome. So we'll make sure we add those there. Just on the off chance that we do, in fact, want to what do you call it? Do the bees, then I guess we can. Do I start setting up like a seed farm? I'd probably want it decently far away, maybe even near this bee area over here, just so that it's, because it feels like it might be a little bit of a laggy situation. So we'll come out here. We'll clear a little bit of space. Very nice. Cool. All right, so we have dirt seeds. How do we want to farm them? I'm very tempted to do the phytogenic insulator. My problem is, you know what? We are in the latest version. Are we able to get the creative, this guy? No. Or at least it says that we can't. There might be a hidden recipe for it. Let's give it a look anyway. Just to see if it's, like, still reasonable with the upgrades that we can get. Because if it's doable, then these are quite nice to get. They're not too troublesome to set up. They're quite easy to automate from memory. So we'll see how that goes. So we got one. Here it is. Beautiful. It's powered. It has the seeds. I think it needs... I don't even think it needs dirt, actually. That's not dirt. I think that's for, like, fertilizer. Let's double check. Yeah, you can put some catalysts to grow stuff. Bone meal, tree fertilizer, fire to grow. Some pretty cool stuff there. Now, it also needs water. Obviously, everything needs water these days. We can chuck that there, and I think we can also have this guy auto input. So he'll pull the water in himself, and he'll begin. So this is it running. Now this is it without any upgrades at all, and that's the speed we're looking at. Obviously, we're gonna have upgrades in there. There's no point comparing it to a no upgrade one because, like we have this stuff automated, so there's no reason not to. So we'll get at least this, and then we might look into upgrading everything else because this guy makes him 4 times as fast. So like now we're looking at that speed, and I mean, what are we getting? We're getting an essence, a singular essence. Ooh. Oh no. Okay, sorry. That's the same dirt seed that it used. Gotcha. Yeah. So we'll have to either set up something to put the seed back in, which isn't a bad idea. Alternatively, there is this upgrade. This will put the finished product back into the input, so essentially put the seed back into the machine. But it does take up an upgrade slot. So it's sort of like you've got to compare the speed you gain from it instantly going back to the input slot versus the speed you get from an extra entire speed upgrade. So what we'll do, we'll do a little bit of experimenting here. We'll jump back to our house in the middle of our street. And let's have a look at this guy here, the Twinite Flux linkage amplifier. We have a lot of this stuff automated from when we were automating one of these things. It was like the RF coil, I think. So it should be a pretty simple upgrade, to be honest, or, you know, pattern recipe. And we'll go over a few things as we get there because there are some issues, but also possibly no issues. Hold on. Oh, I've already got that. Cool. Yeah, that was very easy. All right, so let's go here and order this. Now, the one I've just ordered is the final tier, right? It's this one here. So it's the last out of the 4 new ones that they add. But if you notice the stats on it, or at least what it says the base power is 100%, or no, 110% faster, I guess, compared to the standard one. But if you look at the one before it, it says it's it says it's 120%. You know what I mean? And then this one here is 110, and this one's 105. I've been told that this one's still faster, but I think we are in a position where we can probably compare the two. So, what do we want to compare it to? The Shellite. Okay, well, what am I looking at? Yeah. Well, you know what? We'll probably get one of each. The Shellite, and then we'll also get the one that says that it's 110, which is the Enderium. So we'll order those. It looks like they're a little bit slow. I'm not too sure why, or whether we can speed that up a bit. Machine doesn't accept item. Okay, so they're stuck somewhere. Cinnabar dust and stuff. Now, I'm feeling like it's over here, but I don't really know where specifically. Oh, it's going into the pulverizer, I think. And this guy, I mean, he's trying his hardest. We might even upgrade him first. He's got a lot of work to do. We've only got one pulverizer. We could easily, not easily enough. Like, it wouldn't be hard to do. It would just take a little bit of effort. But he's trying his hardest. We can probably just do this to temporarily speed him up, and then we'll see how the upgrades change things. We'll see how this goes. Yeah. How close is this to, like, getting even just one of these done? It's not too bad. Okay. I wanted to see if it was like, okay, we're going to be here all week, but it doesn't actually look too bad. All right. Oh, that was actually all of them. I thought we were only going to get one, so I'm actually pretty impressed. Okay, so the two in question is the Enderium and the Twinite. These ones claim to have the same amount of power, like increase. But we'll obviously be able to see if that's completely wrong. So the first thing we'll do is we'll do that. I'm going to search appetite. I don't even know. No, it's a 1p, isn't it? Oh, God. Oh, God. Yeah, it's this stuff here. So I'm going to put a stack in. It is not that stuff. It. How do you spell this? Appetite. It's this stuff that we need. So, it's smelted other stuff. Gotcha. So we've got a stack of it. Cool. This goes in. That's the speed we're looking at. Not too bad. And that's the speed for just one of these things. Okay. There we go. Now, if we directly compare this. I might have to do some counting. 1 Mississippi. 2. All right. On the 2 part of Mississippi. And then for this one, you ready? It is 1 Mississippi. 2. I'm not going to lie. I feel like they're doing the same speed. Is it obvious? I don't think it's obviously going slower. You know what I mean? Maybe it is. That's awfully hard to tell though, I will say. What about this one? So this one compared to this is definitely faster, or at least it says it's definitely faster. Oh, I'm barely seeing anything. I'll tell you what, we'll chuck all these in. We'll get all of them, right? So we'll go back to the Flux linkage, and we'll just get enough upgrades to properly test this with every single thing available. You know what I mean? So like we'll get 2 of these. We'll get 2 of these ones to compare. And then we might even get 2 of these ones to compare. And we'll see how that goes. Because look, I don't know about you guys, but I couldn't tell a difference. Which is unfortunate, to say the least. Is there better versions of these available? The resonant components? Oh, there is! Oh, this is going to be massive. This is going to be so much better than the other thing. This is a draconic integral component. It does not look like there is a further tier. I am right-clicking as hard as I can. Okay, cool. So, let's head back. Let's see if we can get this guy done. Because that is massive upgrade. That is massive. Alright, let's go draconic integral component. Let's order one. That's going to be massive. I'm very excited about that. Alright, so... does that use the same stuff? That just needs appetite. Oh, and it looks like it's doing it currently. Yeah. Excellent. This thing will be a massive increase. Or it should be. I don't want to put the pressure on, but it most definitely should be. Oh, wow. It is, yeah, I'm probably on time to bottle that. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. We might need... Oh, God. Well... It's fine. It's fast enough. Alright, we've got the draconic. So if I chuck this in here already... Obviously, we sped it up with the time in a bottle, but it should be good. It should be good. Everything should be fine. We'll wait for the rest to finish, and I'll be back. Alright, as you can see, the time increase is no longer there from the time in a bottle. This is the new speed we're looking at. To compare it to the old one, apparently I just instantly got rid of it. Did I didn't realize I did that, but apparently I did. To compare the two, once again, you know what? No, that one is obvious. Like, look at the speed we're going at. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't even think I was keeping up with it. So it does look faster. It's noticeable. So the numbers are correct. Thumbs up. Good job, everyone. Good job, thermal team. All right. And now we're just wondering about these two. So I'm gonna put in what should be the best upgrades, just so that it can speed up. Okay, cool. Let's go back to this appetite. Let's go here and order like 1,000. See if we can get that cooked up, just so that I can get a few stacks here. All right, so let's go Flux again. Let's grab that and that. All right, we're ready to test. So this is the speed we're looking at for appetite dust. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cool. So how does that help me? This is a horrible test I'm doing. hold on. We can do so much better. We can do so much better than this. Let's get a drawer. I'm gonna place a drawer on top, and we're just gonna compare the speeds this way. So for example, I'm gonna put this in 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, oh, where's the stuff go? It's getting. Hold on. Wait, where is it? Huh? Oh my god. Hold on. We don't even need a drawer. What am I doing? What am I doing? Listen, guys. I'm a professional. It's okay. All right, we're gonna check. You ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Not perfect. I'm not using a stopwatch. Sue me. Next, we're gonna put in what should be faster. So we got 17 from that one. You ready? And that was 10 seconds. I think. Was it? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't remember. Yeah. We're good? Is that So that one was faster. I'll tell you what, we'll know for sure once I use these ones, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll be honest, I think there's enough of a difference in the way that I was saying it that this, like I think there's too big of an error for, you know what I mean? Like, there's a chance that I just went slower this time. I'm gonna get a stopwatch and I'm gonna do it properly. This is so embarrassing. Listen, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna get to the bottom of it. Okay. Here we go. I would do it off camera, but like, I want you guys to be here for this. This is big. I want to see just how off my counting was. That was my Badoop, not your Badoop. Don't worry about it. Okay. I'm gonna start it the second I put this in, and I'm gonna stop it at 10 seconds. Boom. Okay. We'll see how we go. I hope honestly, if I was counting perfectly, that'd be awesome. You know? We're at 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's 10. I don't know if one got through, but either way, it's close enough. Okay, cool. So that's for the, what do you call it? That's for the 110s. Next up, we're going to do the 120s. Okay, so we got 16 from that one. Here we go. Boom. We'll see how this goes. What was that? Did you see it just not move? Well, is that accurate? Boom. What was that about? It just didn't move. Oh my god. What a wonderful test I'm doing. This is so scientific. But that was 10 seconds, so hey. There you go. So far, even with that extra second, guess what it would have gotten to? Like 16, you know? Like, And with what should be the fastest, let's go. You ready? Boom. We'll see what this gets to. Because I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of what I'm seeing. Alright, and 10. Hey. Substantially bigger than both of them, regardless of any pauses that took place. We're going to use the Twilight. How does that feel? Do you guys feel vindicated? Do you feel like I gave it its an accurate representation? Because I don't, but I mean, we got what should have happened, sort of, kind of, not really. Whatever. Okay, cool. Cool. So let's jump in here then. These things, yeah, whatever. Let's get like 30. No, we can't afford that much. Cool. Let's get 6 more. We'll do that. Let's go Draconic and get 2 more. No, we don't have Copper Dust. That's awesome. I am just gonna make it myself. That's fine. Boom. There we go. Alright, Draconic. I would like 2 of you. I don't know how fast this will be. We're gonna obviously compare it to just how much dirt I guess we'd be expecting. As for whether we scale this upwards, we'll have to cross that bridge later, I guess. Let's go Flux. We've got 2 of these at the moment. There should be more on their way, hopefully. So, boom and boom. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I swear normally you can't put in multiple. Hold on. Hold on. Of course, Diamond Dust must have had its recipe changed. Either that or we don't have it automated, you know, fair enough. Maybe we don't. Boom. Okay, hold on. Hold on. You guys, hold on. You can't put in 2 of these. But you can put in that plus that. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Once this guy's full, does the available capacity to 300,000, does that change when I put this in? No. Okay. Does it change when I put one of these in? No. But they just let you? Oh. Interesting. Very interesting. Boom. Boom. I don't think it's making it 6 times as fast. So I think we're fine. Oh my god, what a horrific episode. No, this is going good. This is actually going pretty well. So that's the speed we're looking at the moment. What we could do is I could get a drawer here. The drawer. Will have dirt seeds, like so. I'll grab back that configurator. Boom. Boom. We'll lock that. Cool. So that's got dirt seeds in it. This guy here, what I should be able to say is, hey, output and input at the top, and do both automatically. So the seeds automatically go in, and the seeds automatically get pulled out. How cool is that? And so now we've essentially done that upgrade itself. We don't have to waste an augment slot, which is pretty cool. And the rest of that looks pretty good. I'm going to search components. Is that genuinely the only one we've got? Okay. I was seeing if maybe there was like an extra tier or something. So that's thermal extra. At extra. So this is all thermal extra at the bottom. Frost Dynamo adds some cool liquids. It adds all of this crazy stuff. Twinite and whatnot. Interesting. And then Dragon Steel. Interesting. Dragon Steel. And so is that what this one? Draconic. Dragon Steel. Okay. Sure. What am I looking at here? For dynamos, there's some upgrades. For machines, secondary outputs increased. Cool. What I was going to say, though, is for these guys, the Flux linkage, there doesn't seem to be one of those dragon ones, which I thought was a little bit weird. Process energy, machine power. Oh, so this makes them more, slower, but use less power, I guess. Cool. Secondary output's pretty good. I'm seeing if there's anything extra here that, we could get some cool perks from, but doesn't really look like it. Okay. Yeah, Draconic Integral Component. Cool. Alright, well, we looked. Alright, so what do we think of this? Now, each of these, keep in mind, when we get, how much is it? When we get 8 of these, that's 24 dirt. So it's, there's still some work to do. It has to obviously be processed and stuff, but not too bad. And then I don't really know how we'd set it up. To be honest with you. What we would probably do is we would have the sink here. We would probably go ahead and try to get our hands on universal cables. Universal pipes, if you will. Hook them up, just to make this expandable. I'm trying to figure it out. That's not really going to work. Because we need to input out, you know what I mean? We would have to have the pipe at the very least connect on 2 different sides. And then it will probably accidentally put stuff. Yeah. How do we want to do it? I think what we'll do instead is we'll keep the pipes separate. So we'll have, the water pipe probably underneath, to be honest. That way, because it doesn't need to be set up to extract or anything. It doesn't need any speed upgrades, none of that. So it can just be pre-laid out and then never touched again. So we can hook that up there. Cool. Let's get some pipe upgrade. Probably doesn't need to be too crazy. That should be good enough. Make sure we tell this guy, hey, by the way, you're getting your water from there now. And then all of this stuff will probably do item pipes as well. These ones will obviously have to be told to extract. Once again, I don't think it needs too crazy of a speed because it's not exactly, I don't think it needs to. Obviously at the moment it has some catching up to do, but I think in the grand scheme it doesn't. And then I'll have to tell this guy to output at the back. And oh, he took the seeds. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Well, if this is going to be what we want it to be, then this drawer would be for dirt essence. And I swear I'm not putting these configurators away. Am I crazy? Do I keep putting them away? But yeah, that should go there. That'll be locked. And then we'll have that export into a dimensional chest the good old-fashioned way. Boom. And that should now work. So if I go dirt seeds and chuck them back in, that shouldn't be a problem because they can't go there. So it just shouldn't be a problem. 26 seeds. Yeah, so we can just keep 1 seed in there. And is there any downtime at all? No. Or if there is, it's negligible. Cool. So, if we grab once again, it's continual, which is nice, but it's also, it is pretty slow in these machines. It's not as fast as I want it to be. We can put bone meal in, What does that do, I hear you asking? Not a clue. So we're about to see. I don't remember. So if I chuck bone meal in there, we get 2. I think we get 2. Let's go ahead and remove this. Yeah, look at that. We're getting 2. He does not care that we have... Oh, yeah, there we go. 4, 6, 8. I mean, that's pretty good. I will say, when this was hooked up, it didn't look like it was actually using the bone meal every time. I don't know if you guys were sort of seeing that as well. Whether that's like it's not using the bone meal. Interesting. But sometimes it does. Okay, cool. Now, there's also, you might have seen, in fact, I guess we'll just check the seeds here. There are other options for fertilizers. There's Phyto Grow, there's Compost, there's all that sort of stuff. Unless any of these are from Thermal Extra, I'm probably just going to use this stuff. Now, this is made out of apatite, niter, and sand. Or a little bit of bone meal mixed in. We'll probably use the bone. You get so much more from this. Yeah, sure. Boom. So we can make apparently a ridiculous amount. And if we chuck this in instead of bone meal, we'll see. First off, we'll see if it works. Yeah, it does. Cool. So we get 3 a pop. That's now incredible. This is now 3 times as good as it was just before. Yeah, cool. Nice. I was going to say other stuff, but nothing else really needs to be said. So that's pretty cool. So let's chuck this in here. Let's grab out some of these. Boom. Boom. Input that. Output there. Auto. Output, input. And we'll go... Oh, sorry. We'll go draw. Boom. And then boom. And then I actually have this on me this time. No, you pesky... You fool. Boom. And then lock it. There we go. Alright, cool. So he's taking care of things. You get 1. Awesome. The rest of you goes into there the second that you realize that you can. Cool. You're still getting extracted. And that's pretty good. So we just need a steady supply of Phyto Grow, which I now realize is a little bit tricky. Maybe we actually will have the Phyto Grow come in from the bottom, and we'll turn these into universals. That now seems doable. So boom, 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 pow, boom, boom, pow. Awesome. That should be fine. And then, how are we gonna do this? It'll probably be like a chest entangled because we don't really have the network over here. So that will be that. That will be that. These will all go in there. Awesome. I mean, it's probably enough for now to keep these guys up and running, which is pretty cool. In terms of dirt essence, we should be getting a decent amount, which is pretty cool. Once again, the scale of dirt that we're getting here is by no means impressive for the amount of dirt that I guess we need. But, I mean, you know, we might be able to get it to go up 1,000. There we go. Look at that. That's something. Look, it's an embarrassing amount, but it is also, if we can have this sustainable, then that might be good. I don't even know, though. So, yeah, this would just need more of that. Alright, well, I'll tell you what. I'll entangle it. We'll hook it up so that it is a thing. And we'll just let it run. And maybe it will have an impact. Maybe. I kind of doubt it, to be honest. But, hey, we'll let it do its thing. See how that goes. It's also a very small scale compared to, I guess, what you do. But then again, the effort required to set that up, I could just fly a little further and set the quarry in the other dimension to just be a little further. You know what I mean? And it looks like that quarry's done, just based on no more dirt showing up here. Yeah. Alright, so let's go in here. Phyto Grow, add this recipe there. We don't have Nito automated, but we're getting it somewhere, I guess. So we'll do that. We will go ahead and jump over here. I will entangle exporter, crafting card, and perhaps a stack upgrade, perhaps. Cool. Oh, and then also an actual entangled block. Obviously the creme de la crop there. Cool, so how do we want to do this? You go here, you go there, you become that. Down to a chest. craft card, stack card, phyto grow. Cool. And we'll pretend that that's working. Well, I guess we can just go double check, see if it's working. I don't see why it wouldn't be, but this guy should be filling up. And it looks like he is. Awesome. Cool. Well, good luck, guys. The drawer here looks like he's being kept up with as well. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna either chunk load the quarry in the other dimension, or I'm going to increase its area, because I'm guessing that this would have to mean that it's done, but it's clearly not done, so it must have just been a chunk loading thing. Not enough room. Not enough power. He must have hit something that isn't dirt. That's my best guess. Let's go and see if we can figure out what that is. Watch out for your ears. I'm not sure what is about to follow. All right, so we actually hit some stone. Huh. Yeah, he's got. Oh, maybe I right-clicked like the wrong block or something. Why is he going that far? He shouldn't have gone that far. I don't really know why he's doing that. It's probably not the biggest deal in the world. It's just a little bit odd. Because what's this guy doing? Is he still? Yeah, he's still working. So I'll tell you what. I'll just fix this. I'll just simply set the distance to be better. So the first corner should be right here, and then the second corner, I guess now we can update it to be a little bit better. Should be, hold on. Should be, oh, hold on. Should be right there. And that should work. I don't know if he's like rounding up and he's going a little bit further when obviously he shouldn't, but nonetheless, there we go. And give him a restart. Cool, so he should... I'm gonna visually highlight the area that he's at, or working on. Might lag a little bit while I wait for this to show up, but... Does that feature even work? I don't even know if that works, to be frank with you. What about shaders off? No, that doesn't really help. I mean, maybe I just connect him up to a... Like, clearly, the other guy's working. I think we can just connect him up to the dimensional chest. I don't think it's that big a deal. We'll start him up. He should be working. Yeah. Alright. Cool. It should be fine. I don't think he'll grab stuff that he's not meant to. Oh. He's decided to go about it differently. Why that? Why that? Why have you... It's okay for now, but I won't lie if I'm a little bit worried, because... Huh? What is he doing? Why is he doing this? Oh, I feel like I'm losing my mind. What's happening? Alright, now you're mining the correct area. Why aren't you mining this? What's happening? What are you... Am I losing my mind? Oh, he didn't do anything. He just stopped. You're not done. What are you talking about? Solid, not hollow, solid. Oh, I right-clicked the top, didn't I? Yeah, I right-clicked the top. My bad. My bad. I know what I did. I know what I did. My bad. Right-click you, and then the second corner is... Oh, God. I thought it was... Oh, yeah. Is down here. I gotta go all the way to the bottom. Nice. Wonderful. Can't wait to fly all the way back up. Alright, is that block there. I'm gonna make sure that we get it correct by doing that. Cool. Alright. I mean, that should work. I don't know why it wouldn't. I'm sure there's something I've missed. Classically, there would be. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, we'll set this guy up to make sure he's running again. Then we'll probably just ignore the dirt. We'll pretend that we've done it. I don't feel like it's worth doing... What do you call it? The other stuff. Whatever the other stuff was. I don't remember what the other stuff was. The seeds. I don't know. We'll just have to do a giant farm. Because I think a giant farm feels like less effort than that phytogenic setup. Because I've got to put stuff in each of them. I've got to obviously hook up everything. Like, the power, the phyto grow, the water, they can all be put in through universal cables. So, that part's fine. I would just have to put in the upgrades and then the extract. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. And we can also craft more if we want. Yeah, it's not too bad at all. Alternatively, this is the rate at which we are currently getting dirt, and that's just with those 2 quarries I set up. Realistically, I could set up multiple quarries. I could set them up further. I could give them so much power that we're able to just time and bottle them. I think the quarries are just way faster. Cool. All right. Well, hopefully they keep working while I'm in here. Looks like they are. Yeah, looks like they're good. Okay, cool. So, is there anything else we're doing? What's the plan? That's for the dimensional seed. This guy here. Oh god, yeah. Some of this is going to be rough. Let's see if we can automate any of this. The Tyrian steel, probably not easily. This thing. I'm so over it. It's all the stuff that we sort of, like, we did the fun stuff the first time through. You know what I mean? In terms of automating it. The creative essence, we've got that, right? Or no? No. Alright, let's do creative essence. I can do that. I'm sure we can do that. I'm sure we can make that happen. Alright, so creative essence, all that needs is Insanium blocks as an option. Cool. And then I think we just need to make this actual essence in the other guy. Whatever the other guy is. Over here. Boom. We've got a few of these crafters. Specifically, there's one down here that has just the recipes that we're after. And it is this guy here. Now, he's also got some cave egg recipes and stuff like that. That's unfortunate. Which one don't we? Probably don't need beach creepers. Which spawn eggs? Probably don't need witches at the moment, right? What do we have a lot of? Let's have a look. We've got a lot of witch stuff. Yeah. I think we're good on witches. Alright, so let's go in here. Let's go witch spawn egg. I'm gonna remove this. We'll click apply. Let's paste in the creative essence recipe. Cool. We want external C. Cool, so that should now look pretty much the same as these ones. Yep, awesome. That's it. All I have to do is make the recipe for it. So we'll jump over to this guy here. Let's bookmark each of these. Awesome. Because it is a processing recipe. And we want to say that 4 of these and 4 of these gives a creative essence. Boom. Jump back down to this guy. Yep, this one. Add in that recipe. And we should now be able to order creative essence. It's going to use a lot of stuff. 100,000 inferium essence, but it should be doable. And we can sort of watch it in here, I guess. There it is in all its glory. Powering through. Doing what it can in this world. You know what? It kind of looks like it needs faster extracting, doesn't it? Like, it's fine regardless. It's just, it might be a little bit faster if we do something like that, but I think it's fine. I'm also curious, does this need to be fixed at all? No. Like, do I have to tell it to keep specific things in specific slots? I don't think I do. It looks like it's handling that pretty well. Cool. All right, well, creative essence, I'm going to say that's done. We pretty much did those 2 things. I'm going to remove them from the list. This guy, let's go ahead and see if we can tackle him real quick. The improbable probability device. Let's also, just real quick, just get rid of like all this stuff so it's not as overwhelming to our little heads when we look through here. Boom, boom. All right, cool. So this guy here. If we search improbable and we attempt to craft it, it says we need advanced pocket computer, jet suit, syringe, and iron frames. Cool. So jet suit is 1. Pocket computer is 1. And what are these? Syringe? And iron frame. What's the syringe for? Is that for a different recipe that we've done? Syringe. I don't even know which syringe it is. It must be this. Oh, yes. I think it's for a module. Right? Hold on. Yeah, it's going to be for the flight module. So this guy here needs a syringe with a gas trapped in it. That's that's not going to be fun, but we can do the rest of the stuff, I'm pretty sure. So we'll add this recipe here. Cool. Let's put a little bit of this stuff away. Yeah. Let's just put like all this stuff away. Cool. And a golden apple. We need the recipe for, not that recipe, that recipe. There we go. Cool. So that should be pretty good. That's the POG computer hopefully done. The jet suit. Now, we automate that. We've already got plates automated, so I think it's just the rest of this stuff that needs to be automated, right? We just need to automate that. Automate this. Automate that. Automate that. We might need to automate that. There we go. And then what else? This little capacitor thingy. Easily done. An engine. Sure. And this guy needs some of this stuff automated. Did I make all of this manually back when we did this? We must have. That is pretty silly, to be honest. All right, fan. Grab that. Yep. So that's that. And I think that tank done as well. Yeah, that done. Cool. The netherite spacesuit needs all of this stuff. Which is, I'm just seeing if we've made them before. We haven't. That, and then we need netherite chest plates. So we might not be able to do that as easily as I hope. I might just have to make those manually. But the rest of the stuff looks pretty good. We haven't automated patterns going into this guy, but it's not really been that big of an issue, to be honest. And cool. So all this stuff can go in here. Awesome. Now, netherite. Oh. Huh. Huh. Interesting. Alright, so we've got the recipe for the fighter gram. I'm not sure how far it rolled back or broke or whatever. We'll see if we've got the recipe for the... Oh, I imagine we don't. For this guy. Oh, we do. We have the creative essence in here at least. We don't have... No, we do have... No, we don't have the recipe in the pattern. The crash was allegedly in regards to refined storage, trying to do some calculations. It could be a combination of just all the stuff we have going on, because we've got some massive recipes here, courtesy of the Nexium emitter and stuff like that. Now, this one here has been running for a very long time. Some of these seem to just break, and I don't particularly know why. And I think if we can fix that, it'll probably put a little bit less strain on our server, or I guess our world. So, first things first, this guy here, what's happening? End steel grinding ball, he should have them. He just needs some more end steel ingots. Now, the end steel ingots get crafted over here, and as you can see already, there's some stuff that isn't where it should be. Is that a problem? Yeah. So we'll chuck those out, we'll chuck those in. That should hopefully refresh any round robin setup that they have. And then we'll manually do 2 of these recipes and see if that then works. So there we go, that one's done. As you can see, the more recipes have come in. So, is it working? See, it looks like it is. We'll see, we'll see. So, is that... Alright, that's that one done. We can come back to see if there's more issues, because I thought there was an issue with this one, but... Yeah, hold on. Oh god. You were in there. I don't think you're meant to be there. I think if I just chuck you in here, everything's good. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. Eh? Alright. I think we're good. I think this guy's back up and running. Or at least pretending that he is. Awesome. So that's that one done. Next up is this guy. This guy's been running for 92 hours, it looks like. So let's go ahead and give him a hand somewhere. He needs some basic control circuits. Now, I'm pretty sure we got this system up and running, so there shouldn't be anything to do. It should just be a matter of maybe crafting some in our own time, just to sort of... Oh, actually... Oh, there is an issue. Wow. How did I manage that? So all of these guys need all of these guys, is my gather. Round robin. Round robin. Interesting. Okay. I'll manually do this. I'll help him out. We'll see how this goes. You know what I'll do as well? I'm going to turn off auto sort for all of these. In case more recipes come through. And then once we're caught up, we'll put auto sort back on. I think. I don't really know. Alright, so here we go. This guy's empty. They're all empty, which means the recipe's done. And it is. Cool, it's done. Now, it should order another one, I think, unless I hooked it up to not, which I may have. Yeah, but I think now we can put auto sort back on, because I think the problem was that, well, I don't really know. This shouldn't be a problem. All the stuff goes in here. It is then round robined around. I suppose if one has osmium and one has iron, like that could be a problem. The fact that there's these two options. That's definitely the problem. Is there a solution to that? No. No, there's no solution on Earth. It's sadly, it's just, it is how it is. I don't actually know. I don't know how to fix that. But until it's a problem again, it's not a problem. So, Nexium emitter? No, that goes fine. Improbable probability. What are we left with? How'd those recipes not make it through? I swear we did those recipes. Or maybe, what's going on here? Oh, I guess, yeah. Does that, hold on. We don't have the jet suit at all? Oh, God. We really, to be fair, it was right when we put the recipe in. So perhaps, maybe we put in like too many patterns. I guess, I don't know. We'll see how we go this time around. What am I after? That needs that, this. How's that? How's that? We'll put these in little by little. We'll see how we go. So jet suit, we've got that guy somewhat crafted. You, and you. Oh god. Yeah, okay. I'll be back with this stuff done. Huh. Did you see that? Right as I pressed it in again. The jet suit recipe, when it goes in there, breaks my game. It crashes. That's twice now, and that's definitely what that was. Because it was right when I put in the recipes last time, and it was that time. So it wasn't to do with the creative essence. It was, yeah, it was just to do with that. Cool. Good to know. That means there'll be another little rollback, which is unfortunate. I'll tell you what, I'm quite happy with this episode, how it's gone. And obviously, this is a horrible way to end it. But I'm happy with how that went. I'll load back in. I might try to catch up a little bit with those small things. But we didn't do, I don't know, we're not doing much these episodes. Or it doesn't feel like we are, right? Like what we do that episode, we set up 2 quarries to mine each other. Oh no, we did the Flux linkage stuff. Maybe it's just my memory that's bad. Maybe I've got short-term memory loss. But no, we did those Flux linkage amplifiers. The difference between them, like, I would probably have to do a much larger test and a much more accurate test than what I did. Because obviously, the longer that we test their speeds for, the more accurate it would be, the difference between them. But like, I don't know. It depends on how much effort do you have to put in to get those. I don't think it's necessarily justified. I reckon you could probably just do like the first tier, and then as long as you get that draconic integral component, I think you're pretty good. I think that's probably all you need. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Hopefully you guys are happy with that. Yeah, we'll see how we go. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. By the way, I've been quite busy, both like just mentally and actually like busy in real life. So I do apologize in terms of the lacking of videos, but I do plan to make more. It's just, I thought I'd let you know that like, it's not that I don't want to, you know what I mean? Cause yeah, anyhow, we'll see how we go. All right. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I was hoping that it'd snap back up so I could get an outro happening or whatever, but that's fine. I've actually got so much stuff to do in terms of videos. There's like infinite bases to look at. But I just haven't had like the mental energy to do it. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thank you, of course, to our donators and our channel members. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members, Melizzi and Final Phoenix 13. Don't feel pressured to become a channel member at all. Don't feel any pressure in regards to that. But thank you to those of you that are. And hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Don't put that jet suit in your crafter. I guess you'll have to do those manually or so. Oh, I don't know. I noticed, I will say, just before we... I put in that electrical capacitor. This will take ages to load. You'll see how long it takes. I mean, you guys probably know already. I put in that electrical part, right? The capacitor looking things. And it didn't say that I had them in my system in terms of with the recipe. So it could even be that that's crashing it. It's either that, but I think it's actually the jet suit. But the jet suit said that I didn't have the previous ones. So like there's probably an issue between those two. You know what I mean? I don't know. Something's happening there, but anyhow. I think that's it. Thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.